Welcome to Turtle Rock. My name is the Colonist, and before we get going, we're going to grab the 23rd out of 24 pieces of heart. So here we go. We're going to go down here, which is where we need to go before we actually enter the place itself. Now, I'm going to tell you this because I wanted to make sure that we could do this and not have it be an insane amount of time. I did a run through of this prior to recording the video, so I should be like on point this time. Getting some money. Money's good. Gonna move over here. I believe this is also money. Going down here. Killing this guy. This is also money. Gonna go back up here. Here, die. And we're gonna take that little bit of magic. Going up. La-di-da-di-da. And now I need to just die, I think. So, goodbye. And welcome back. So I just want that last little piece here, and then we're gonna die again just for fun. But there's 200 rupees for us right there. And now I'm gonna do a little bit of a magic trick. You ready? Ooh, magic. How did I do that, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Basically what I just did is what you can do is there's an ether. If you use the ether medallion right there, you'll see that there's a hidden pathway. I just knew where the pathway was, but it's still cooler if I just say I'm magic. And I wish I were, but I am not Link, so therefore I cannot claim that I'm magic. This is just fairies. I don't know why I wasted the bomb, but anyway, hello fairies. And this is probably the most bombs I've been devoid of in some time. We have 40 instead of 50. But as I showed you in the last video, this is where the next piece of heart is. And there it is. So now we're going to go back into the dark world from the light world. And hippity hop, flippity flop. There we go. And I'm going to get my... I think I need the Cane of Samaria first. So we'll prepare to use it. And now we don't need to do anything here. Now hopefully this is going to not take as long. I did pretty well in the run through prior to this. So here's the last one. We'll talk to whoever this is. I don't know who it is. I'm guessing Sahasrara because Zelda is actually in this dungeon. Colony, do you possess the medicine of magic? If not, I recommend against going any further. Well, as it happens, this place is going to fill me up with magic, although I will have to say, prior to coming, I did grab I did not grab a medicine of magic. Ha 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 ha. Okay, well I have 2 cure-alls. That's going to help. So, let's just get this going. This is the platform deal I was telling you about with a bunch of question marks. I'm not really sure how that works, like how this structure was even set up, but as it is, we're going to skip that because that leads to nothing. We're going to go over here. No! We're gonna go back. Okay. So we'll just go cart along here. This is not where we need to be at all. Go fuck yourself. Broken skull, red broken skull guy. And now we're gonna go in here. There was a whole point of doing this. Now this probably right here is the hardest part of this entire ordeal. What we need to do is we need to light 4 torches and keep them lit in time for us to go up to the top and go through that door. This is not easy. And I will tell you this because I've done this many times. Oh, good fail right there. And hopefully that will be enough. I'm not sure it will because we gotta follow the line. If it's not, I'm gonna be pissed. No! Alright, well now it's guaranteed not. So I guess we're just gonna keep going along for the ride because this is choosing not to be cooperative. So that's great. That's just so nice that they decided to screw with me that way. And hopefully, now I'm going to make sure that I'm going only right. There we go. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, well, let's try again. And I'm going to let all these go out. And la-da-da, la-da-da. Just running my way through here. And we'll do this big-ass loop. And this is what takes so long about this place if you don't do it the right way the first time. Gonna skip that. Gonna skip that. We're gonna wait until we're here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And then that. And this wastes so much magic. And now we're going to make it this time. So only 3 times. That could have been worse. So we're going to use the cape so we don't get hit by these giant hair roller things. And luckily we're now devoid of that. There's a key, and there's the map. So we have the map, 1 of 3 completed. Now we're going to run all the way to here and use that last little bit of magic. Now we have a little magic left. I'm hoping that this restocked, but it did not. So hopefully I have enough magic to make one last platform, and I used it for the entirely wrong thing. So this is going real well to start out, and I can only hope, that we don't need another magic potion later, but I'm going to tell you something, we probably do. But that's okay, we will find the time. Now we're going to sit here and let this do its thing. This is basically just for support purposes. We technically don't need to do this, but I like doing this because I know that there's something here that I can get, and I don't remember exactly what it was, even though not an hour ago I did this exact run through. I don't remember what's at the end of this. I probably could just avoid this, but you know what? Do I really give a damn at this point? Nah. We're too close to the end of this game for me to really care about wasting time. I mean, we've got this, we've got Ganon's Tower, and then we've got the final battle. So we're like pretty close to done here. And now that was that. That's all she wrote for that. Just a fairy and some magic, which we don't need anymore. So that would have been helpful had we been more conservative, but here we are doing non-conservative things, being rather liberal with our magic, and screw you, red broken skull piece of garbage. So now we're going to go up here, we're going to kill this hopping piece of shit, and it looks like we have like green apple colored or green apple flavored goo this time. It's like an emerald green, and oh look, another homage, if you will, to the Mario series with these chain chomps, which, just fun fact, take 3 hearts from you if you get hit, if you hit them. This is not the one I need. Oh, there was the one I needed. And I guess it doesn't really matter, you just need to do 1. So we're not going to get hit a second time. We're going to move downstairs. Now, we could just bypass the compass, because we've technically already gone through the part where the compass is. But maybe just for the hell of it, I'll go back just to show you, hey look, here's a compass. Enjoy the compass. Alright, fine. I'll do it. Again, I'm not worried about wasting time. Besides, this is already taken care of, so we don't even need to worry about doing this again. So this shouldn't take too long. Run through here, go back down, destroy this red broken skull, blunt force trauma piece of garbage. Boopity boop. Gonna just go right by this electro jellyfish. I've had enough of those guys. I've had enough of them to last a lifetime, but make no mistake about it, this once again is going to be a point of contention. Now, in order to get back here without getting hurt, we have to do this, because see that eye up in the top there? If I turn around, that's gonna hit me. And I do not want that to happen. So, continuing on, we're gonna go, okay, we're gonna go up and over if this decide not to suck for 4 seconds. Now this is a yellow blunt force trauma, but that's just the skull. So, that's a little different. Another palette change to prove that the enemy is more formidable somehow. And now, oh, ran right into him. And they only really come after you after every 3 bopper rounds. Now I'm going to use some magic powder, get myself a fairy here. Come on. There we go. Now attacking that guy. Maybe I can use the powder on this one and not have it be... Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't care enough to go chase it down. Now we've got... Oh, I thought I was going to get more for that. I thought I was going to get a key or something, but I didn't. Those jumping forward thing, that's also kind of a call to the Mario series as well, because they had those in the sand dune place, or whatever you call them. So a lot of Mario tributes here in Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which I'm totally down for. Now, there are 2 pathways we need to take. This one is actually the one that's going to be better for us right now. We do need to take both before the day is out. So that is just a fun fact. We're going to attack a bunch of things here. Going to be turned into the bunny because this game sucks ass. And back to business. Ow. And attacking this guy. The one we need is this guy. But he's going to stay out of dodge. There we go, there's the key. And we just got to be smart about that, and we walked right by him. So, bippity-bop, bippity-boo, there we go. And this is going to get us our big key. And that is going to be vital to the rest of the dungeon, as per usual. I mean, there's nothing different happening here than any other dungeon. I like how all these portals have a picture of a dick on them at the top. Maybe that was supposed to be representative of the Master Sword, but it is indeed not, because you know what the first thing that comes to my mind? Dick. Although the balls on that are kind of really spread apart, so it's kind of an abnormally shaped dick. But I digress. That's not for me to decide. That's game designer stuff. It looks like an eye, and it kind of looks like Soul Calibur. To do a flashback to another game that was made like 10 years later. But in any event, oh, okay, looks like that's not going to be a happening thing. That didn't come to fruition. He's done. Got some extra stuff there. Throw the pot, and come on, die. Alright, there we go. Now, I'm not lifting up that last pot. Alright, I will just to show you that there's the bunny thing, and I'm not even going to get the rupee. There's literally no need. That there is a trap. It just leads to another one of those, like, observation deck areas. Now, I need to stay right here in the middle, bomb the crap out of this place. Ow. And those lasers were not very helpful to me. But now that we're out here, we're going to take a little detour into the light world to finish up the heart pieces, because, surprise, surprise, there's a cave here. Now, this is going to take a little time, because we're going to have to shoot some arrows at some guys who are far away, even though that is not what I was asking. There's one. Okay, that wasn't that bad. There's two. There's three. There's four. Nicely done. Gonna use a hammer. That's my hammer. Pound down one gopher. And the very last piece of heart ever, we now have. We are up to 19 hearts. The last one we're gonna get when we finally finish this dungeon off. And now that that is gotten out of the way, we have one more thing we need to take care of, and that's gonna be pretty quick as well. We already got the map, we already got the compass, and we already have the big key. So the last thing we need is the actual treasure in this dungeon, which is the mirror shield. You can now reflect beams that your old shield couldn't block. So now those eye creatures that we're seeing on the walls, we can now defend against those. We can also now defend ourselves against those. Oh, we actually haven't gotten to those yet, but anything, you know, the fireballs that the Cane of Samaria emits. Some monsters emit those as well. We can now dodge those, as a fun fact. Now, we're going to take a little detour here, because the way that we need to go in order to finish the boss is straightforward. But we're going to take a trip to the right, and I'll show you why. This is going to be a huge money-making opportunity. As we go here, get a bomb. There should be a dude that shows up. And as you see, that disgusting green color, which I don't even know how to name. It's just gross. It's just gross. It's like an emerald green. And now what that does is it allows us to move forward. We're going to pull a tongue, and that's going to get us into here. And holy crap. That is a lot of rupees. We're going to try and do this without getting hit. And we'll see how successful we are, because I really want to try and conserve magic. And I don't know how successful we're going to be, but we're doing okay for right now. Oh god, oh god, oh god. And still doing alright. And just want to get these ones in the upper corner. Doing well, doing well, doing well, doing well. Come on, last two. Yeah! Nicely done on my behalf. Didn't get hurt at all getting all of those. We got almost 300 rupees in that exchange. A little fewer. But what a room. What a time to be alive. Oh, and I guess you can kill those guys, but not very successfully. I only got one. And now I'm going to try and use the hook shot to change the levers, which does nothing for me because I just used that at a time when I needed to be in here. Okay, so using the boomerang just hit me into the door. Now I'm going to use the cape briefly. Okay, or I'm not going to use the cape. That's fine too. I'd rather save the magic and just get hit because I can easily get more hearts. And kastoop, which is not a word. But then again, I'm kind of known for not using words. Now this is just a pain in the absolute ass. Not the pinnacle ass, not the, I don't know what other types of vodka there are, but... Oh, not the sky ass, but the literal ass. And now what we need to do is we need to get ourselves into a place up here. That's where we need to go. So we're going to move here, use that, going to use that. Okay, we need to still find a way over. This is annoying. And I think there we go. Now, that's going to bring us down to here, and hopefully we got ourselves... Okay, I'll just get hit. Doesn't matter. There's the ledge that we needed to get to. And now we're going to move up here. We can't get hit by the fireball, but we probably will here. Yep. Now we got to get to that ball up there. So we're going to go like that. Booty-doo-doo-doo. And now we're down here. So we're making a good run of this. And now we're back in actual Successville, as I like to call it. And he's dead, but we still need a key to move on. But we can get that. That's rupees, that's rupees, that's rupees. That was just annoying. And now we're going to run into this guy and die again. That's fun. So maybe if I were a little more careful, but now he's dead, so it doesn't matter. That gets us nowhere. Going to use the cape. Nothing he can do against the cape. And now, I don't think this is going to work. That's okay, because we need to go back up here anyway. I don't need the rupees. I'm not going to get the rupees. And the reason I'm not going to get the rupees is that I have better things to do with my time. And we don't really need rupees anymore. We've got 800, which is plenty. And there's that. We're going to use that for over here. Gonna get this. I'm really hoping for... Okay, well, they're filling us up with bombs, which I don't really need. What I need is hearts, and that's exactly what I got. There's nothing over here for me to get. I'm just going to keep moving forward. I don't need anything else other than just... I need magic power later, and I'm going to go into this with not a whole ton of hearts. But that's okay, because I believe in myself. Which is really all you need, is you just gotta believe. In fact, I might use a fairy before we get in there, but you know what? It might be better served later. So we'll just use this. What we're going to need to use is the fire rod and the ice rod to get ourselves a victory here. But I'm going to try and be a little conservative of magic and hope that that works. So here we are, the final boss of the 7th crystal. Here we go. Now you see there's a red face and a blue face. And the blue face requires the fire rod to paralyze it. And the red face requires the white rod, or the white rod, that's real good, the ice rod to paralyze it. So hopefully, oh nice, that's dead, and now, on half a heart, and okay, now we're just waiting on it to go around. Maybe we can win this with half a heart. Let's see if we can win with half a heart. We do have 2, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be hitting here. There's 1. Oh, and I hit the tail. Oh well, I tried. That was pretty bad that I walked into it instead of it actually hitting me. But that's okay, because we have a fairy. That's all good. Doesn't matter. It's just sad because I only had 2 hits left, and I really wish I had had the better stamina to actually get it done. But oh well, it is what it is. So we're going to get that heart container, the last one we are ever going to get, and look who we've captured. Finally! We have retrieved Zelda back from the clutches of a Ganon. Mwahahahahaha, we rock. Except for the part where we suck, and I still died with half a heart. Although, I didn't really want to use the blue potion if I could avoid it, just to see if I could do it, but oh well. So, let's hear what y'all gotta say, Zelda.
I appreciate you coming so far to rescue me. As I thought, you are the legendary hero.
Why does every princess sound like Mickey Mouse? We're not, no. Change your voice.
I have felt this from the very...
That's the same voice. Okay, screw it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I've had it. I felt this from the first time we've met, ellipses points. Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the gate linking the 2 worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. Well, I guess we're gonna have to kick his ass in the dark world then. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Yeah, I came to that conclusion myself, Zelda. Come on. Now, go to the Tower of Ganon. We will use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace to this country without fail. Ellipses points, ellipses points, ellipses points, and ellipses points. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Why do you have to say that? All of the other maidens didn't know me. At least you met me like at the beginning of this. But whatever. Maybe the crystals made her become short-term memory loss or something like that. But as it is, we now have everything we could possibly get in this game. Now these fire lions, this is what I'm talking about. These guys who use the same fire things as the Cane of Samaria. Those lions are who we're competing against, or who we're contending with. And these are the guys who, if you get hit by the fireballs, but now the mirror shield can deflect that, which it couldn't before, so nice pig place. Colony, we're gonna break the barrier is what it said. Just trust me on that. They're gonna break the barrier so we can get into the place. So, what's happening? That's what's happening. We can get into Ganon's tower now with an obscenely large amount of stairs. I'm gonna be exhausted before I even enter this place. So, now that I'm up here, and you can't even see my face now, that is gonna do it for this edition. Ganon's tower's next, and then we face off against the man himself. My name's NWEColonist, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time.